It's all over and you push us to a breakdown. It's all on the line, what you gonna take now? It's all over and you push us to a breakdown. It's all on the line, what you gonna take now? When the enemies come rolling in town, get ready for the takedown. Get ready for the takedown. Get ready 'cause it's going down. Get ready for the takedown.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the 10th episode in Season 9 of Takedown, here tonight in the Little Caesars Arena in Detroit, Michigan. I am your host, as always, Dewey Danielson, here tonight for some more 3-dub action. And man, do we have a card for you tonight in the Motor City with Takedown. We've got the new 3-dub champion, Noah Youngblood, in attendance here tonight, and I imagine CTC is not going to be too far behind him, especially Bully Rez. We've also got Dylan Mason, ready to set his claim tonight for the International Championship, and his buddy, Hollywood Watkins. And we'll check out this, another big superstar tonight to speak inside the squared circle, the Icon Emperor. And you can take that title off of him, because I'm sure he's going to be talking about losing them championship titles. And then, of course, we have tag team action. Gage and Shady against Stone and Bockwinkel. It is said that the winner of that will be #1 contenders to the tag titles. We've also got Trivelle Daniel and Sander Cool, a non-title matchup here tonight. And we've got the main event, John Awesome going up against Chris Harris here tonight in the Motor City, Detroit, Michigan. Man, oh man, what a card we have for you here tonight. And I am excited to bring you all of the action that is represented, of course, by W Energy. Get all of your gaming fuel without the jitters and get 10% off with code 3W at checkout. And of course, subscribe to Worldwide Wrestling on YouTube and hit that notifications bell so you can get all of the premier EFED entertainment. And here we go, guys. It has been some time since we've heard this theme music. The new 3-dub heavyweight champion cashing in guaranteed money at Bloodlust during the Chris Harris Bully Rez matchup. And guys, that has been the question for the past 2 weeks. Why has Noah Youngblood did what he did? Why did he do what he did? And I am only assuming we are going to find out here momentarily, guys, as the new 3-dub champion makes his way to the ring. Months and months and months of carrying that briefcase as the insurance policy for the Cutthroat Crew, and eventually Remy Reznor when he got his hands on that title. But ever since he got his hands on that title, it's been a little bit of a different Remy Reznor, somewhat of a Bully Reznor. Let's see what the champ has to say tonight.
Ladies and all you other locally free bags here on Takedown, welcome to the Noah Youngblood era. For the very first time, I stand before you as the man, the main spectacle, the 3-dub champion. And let me tell you, ever since I went against Dylan Mason for this title not too long ago, things began to really heat up for your boy. 2024 wasn't that bad of a year for me. Not only did I become the longest reigning Fight Night champion, not only did I get to fight legends like Matt H-Star and Juice James, but I won guaranteed money. And I also got to cash it in to win the main prize I now hold in my possession. And most importantly, as 1/4 of the Cutthroat Crew, we became one of the strongest forces here on Takedown this entire season, proving to every corporate douchebag in management that we were at least worth something. And without them, I wouldn't really be here right now. Nor I would have done what I did at Bloodlust to Remy the Bully Resnick. Who thinks I'm ungrateful for what I have? Who thinks I'm not accountable for my actions, which was all bullshit because I was basically protecting his ass for 6 months with the briefcase. Doing that really shows how much I was grateful to be in that group, but now I could see that Remy didn't quite understand me at all. The insurance policy. Oh yeah, the insurance policy. The plan of Remy's I naively followed until I found out what it actually entails the night before the cash-in. It basically ensured that in case Remy got into some trouble, I would cash in to ensure the belt stayed in CTC, which was basically all a lie because it didn't really benefit CTC. It only benefited himself. Because I thought our main goal was that no matter who held the championship, we wouldn't hold each other down and treat the rest like henchmen. I thought, despite one of us being the world champion, we would stay equals. But when it came to the real insurance policy, I felt like I got scammed. It was basically a spit in the face for everything I've done. Everything that I bled for. So, I did what needed to be done and did the most cutthroat thing one could do, and that is breaking up the CTC, removing every single nail from the structure until it all fell apart. And now
this crazy little stunt you're doing, I know it seems very enticing for you to pull that trigger and take that world championship from me. It's very enticing because you've never been a champion before. And I get that. But you knew the plan all along. You knew you were the backup plan to keep that title around my waist. So do the right thing, Noah. Hand that championship back where it belongs. Back to me. In fact, put it around my waist right now.
do the right thing, you say. Don't you hear yourself right now? You said, hand over the title and do the right thing. What is even the right thing at this point? It doesn't matter if I hand over this title or not. CTC will never be the same again. And that is the thing I will take full accountability for. I take accountability for the downfall of CTC. And I take accountability for all the people I tormented as a member of that group. However, if I wasn't going to apologize for a damn thing I did to them, what makes you think I'm going to apologize to you for what I did to you at Bloodlust? Think about
Enough.
it.
When are you two gonna open your eyes and realize that this is just what the machine wanted all along? This isn't the same CTC as it was when I joined. I joined for the cause of the greater good of giving people the opportunity when they didn't get it that they deserved. Noah, you've changed your ways ever since you won that briefcase. You've been kind of sneaking around. Remy, you're not the main event bully no more. You're so long grasping onto something that's no longer there that you're bullying your own brotherhood. The way I see it is that you guys have fed into exactly what the machine is saying. You guys are no better than the corporate. goons that we fought so hard against.
Joe, listen to me. Listen to the only voice of reason in this group right now. You know, if you trust Noah, he's gonna do the same thing to you. If he could do that to me, he could do that to you. And you know it. I know it. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. Don't trust him.
You're not the same. Ever since I was gone, you started becoming sneaky. Almost kind of like a snake in the ground that we once knew, that we once booed, and we once complained about. And Jimmy, Shadow. Yeah, go ahead and boo the man all you want. But Noah, I'm upset that you're turning out to be just like him. A snake. You're better than that. I know this from the years that we fought side by side as a part of Fortune and Pain.
Jimmy, Shadow. That's funny, Joe. Jimmy is what we call a bandwagoner, going from stable to stable to keep himself relevant. What I did wasn't being sneaky. This is me being upfront and honest about what our dear friend and leader Remy was going to do with us if we did nothing. He was slowly getting corrupt with power, becoming everything we hated about Drew Gessner, and without me, we could have suffered much worse the longer we stayed. We would have probably been attached to his hip forever as his whipping boys rather than his peers. So, let me tell you, Joe, what's it gonna be? Because you can't hit me with that fucking middleman bullshit you've been doing tonight. Do you want to be the beaten dog who strikes back when it's too late? Or do you want to realize your true potential and free yourself from tyranny? Because I gave you the keys to freedom, and now it's your turn to figure out how to use them. And as for you, Remy, your time's running up, old friend. And my time has just begun. I can tell from the way your eyes are weary. You only got one more left in you, don't you? But this isn't gonna be like the other times we fought. This time, it's gonna be for the big gold. One of the biggest prizes here in Worldwide Wrestling, and I am going to do everything within my power to keep this belt away from you. For your own good.
Oh man, guys! Well, I think we've got ourselves a 3-dub title match at the big event 9, guys. What do you know? It is going to be Noah Youngblood and Remy Reznor in a rematch for the 3-dub title. And you gotta imagine that Joe Rivers is gonna be involved in this some way or another, having his 2 cents to say between both Bully Rez and Noah. But guys, man, oh man, what a way to kick off the show here tonight in Detroit, Michigan. I am ready for the big event 9 right around the corner, guys. Here we go. At the end of this month, Saturday, March 29th and Sunday, March 30th, we will see Takedown and Blaze merge together for the 9th edition of the big event. And you cannot forget about that brand versus brand matchup that will be taking place to determine who will take sole ownership of 3-dub wrestling. Will it be Hunter Deal, James Black, and Blaze, or will it be Matt 8-Star, Mr. Drew, and Takedown? But guys, we are moving on to our first matchup of the evening. Tag team matchup to start things out here. And it's interesting because Caleb Stone already has himself a singles title matchup at the big event 9. He will be facing Sander Cool for the Global Fight Night Championship. And now tonight he has an opportunity to not only go at that matchup and have dual duties at the big event 9 and possibly get into the tag team title matchup as well. But we have some big contenders right here. Well, Caleb Stone has had a little bit of run-ins with both of these guys when he was dabbling in the hardcore division. But that leads me into a segue. My next point here tonight, guys. These two coming fresh out of the hardcore division. Which means, of course, anything goes, because right now they are ready to rock and roll and tear the house down. Coming off of some matches with the mindset of anything goes, meaning you can put your opponent down by any means necessary. Now, there are a little bit of rules into this matchup, but I'd imagine we get ourselves a big winner here tonight, and we got a big matchup for the tag titles at the big event 9, and that is right. Here we go. Starting things off, Caleb Stone, the #1 contender to the Fight Night Global Championship. And, of course, Shady Sean, former hardcore champion. You can't sell Caleb short on that neither. Look out now. Nicely done arm drag takedown. And a springboard missing with the moonsault. And here comes Caleb Stone with a springboard forearm of his own. I was just about to say, guys, Caleb Stone, a former hardcore champion himself. And he's also dabbled in the hardcore division this season. So he is a little fresh off of the anything goes policy as well. But it is kind of interesting to see him tag with Bockwinkel here again tonight, after making it perfectly clear that he was fed up with Bockwinkel just a few episodes of Takedown ago. Nice brain buster middle of the ring, but I guess anything to get closer to gold, and this could be an opportunity with a 1 count kick out. Veteran Caleb Stone rolling outside, and over top goes Shady Sean, crashing down to the outside on the thin matted concrete, and now the fight ensues. Well, now we are back inside the ring. Comes Bockwinkel. Big time body block, now a falling headbutt as Bockwinkel now gets the legal tag in. And Shady Sean chasing Caleb Stone around, though. Oh, look out. And Clyde Bockwinkel not getting there in time. And now the steel steps seemingly preventing him, and not for too long. And there goes Shady into the steel steps. And I talked about anything goes, and this is the mindset that you have in those matchups. It's now Shady Sean inching his way and not going to get the tag in. Bockwinkel able to break it up here. And now up on the shoulder and down with a snake eye in the corner. And here are your tag team champions watching on, guys. The Midwest Kings, Lars Wild and Big Kano. Definitely watching on as a pinfall right here. Not going to get to 1 count only for Bockwinkel. As Shady Sean in desperate need of a tag here. Ooh, back elbow out of the corner. Not where he wants to be, and he's going to fight his way out of the corner as Bockwinkel gets a tag in. And Shady Sean looks to keep the punishment in the ring, missing the opportunity to get a tag himself. And now here comes Caleb Stone, stomping away on Shady Sean McKenzie. Look out now. Another round of boot leather. Finishing it up on the face here, and now Caleb Stone looking to continue the punishment here now, cutting the ring in half, doing a great job. Bockwinkel Caleb Stone, and now Bockwinkel's got him scooped up. Could be looking top rope guillotine. Right into another pinfall for Clyde. 1 count, 2, and a kick out. I have to say, man, Bockwinkel and Stone looking pretty good here tonight as Shady kicked to the midsection in a reverse neckbreaker. Should buy him some time here. Get a tag in to the freshest man in the match and the biggest man to boot. Here comes Johnny Gage, the hanged man, picking up Bockwinkel like it's nothing. The backbreaker bridging over top of the knee. Johnny Gage whipping 280 into the corner. And a big back elbow, couple of them. Now here's a pinfall from Gage. 1 count. 1 count only for Bockwinkel kicking out. And another tag into Shady Sean. Not necessarily what I would think. Would be the smart move here. Nice maneuver though. Here's Shady now. Pinfall, hook of the leg. 1 count, 2. Kick out. No, just 1. Still just 1 on Bockwinkel. Here's Clyde in now. Tag back to the veteran Hall of Famer Caleb Stone, missing with a high kick and a few chops from Shady. Low kick of his own and a kick to the mid from Stone. Kick to the mid from Shady. Back and forth these two. Shady looking for another brain buster. Shady doing a fantastic job here. Ooh, despite being in the match, the longest of any superstar here. Nicely done, springboard. Caught reverse DDT. And now Shady gonna do the smart thing here. Tag back into Johnny Gage. Ooh, and a Luthez press from the veteran Hall of Famer Caleb Stone going to work on the big man. Got him up, here we go. Still cutting that ring in half, doing a fantastic job. You gotta remember, the Hall of Fame status for Caleb Stone is in the tag team of the Destruction Crew. That is the portion of the Hall of Fame that he is in with the tag team partner, Darius Carter. Of course, the Destruction Crew from the long fabled Steel Stable back in seasons 1 and 2 and some of 3. That is what landed Caleb Stone into the Hall of Fame. So this matchup right here is right up the alley of the veteran Hall of Famer. And to be honest with you, big time inside cradled suplex into an armbar. To be honest with you, it would be a fantastic win tonight if Gage and McKenzie could pull off the unthinkable here. Maybe a little bit of that rubbing off on Clyde Bockwinkel here. And now, big time slam from Gage. Now Johnny Gage turning things around a little bit here, trying to at least. Ooh. Up into the corner from Caleb Stone. He doesn't want to have anything to do with that. Another tag into Bockwinkel. Oh, man. Big time shoulder block into the pinfall. 1 count, 2, and a kick out. Still only 1 for Bockwinkel. Hell of a matchup for Caleb Stone and Clyde Bockwinkel. Normally we wouldn't even see Stone in the matchup. Started things out here tonight. Fantastic tag work. Cutting the ring off. Shady Sean back in the ring, picking him up. Oh, look out now. He's got the Tombstone pile driver. Tombstone pile driver. And Clyde Bockwinkel slow to get back to his feet and face planted on the mat. And is it enough to put away Bockwinkel right here? And there's Stone to break it up. Nicely done series of maneuvers from Shady Shawn McKenzie, who gets another tag back into the Hangman. As much as I have spoken on Stone and Bockwinkel here tonight, Gage and Shady really turning corners here. Looking fantastic these past few moments in a big-time 300-pound splash. Missing with the elbow that time. Bockwinkel able to squirm out of the way, and a lariat takes down Johnny Gage. Big-time powerbomb seated variety. And now it's Bockwinkel. Man, what a showing tonight from the two gentlemen from Green Bay, Wisconsin. Not too far from Detroit, Michigan here tonight, although you gotta imagine they're not too fond of being here in Detroit tonight. Here's a pinfall. Johnny Gage, 1 count. A lot of 1 count pinfalls. Guys, this is the first matchup of the night. Fantastic, both of these teams fighting for a chance to become #1 contenders in the tag team to the tag team champions in a 3G from the Hall of Famer, Soulman. That could very well do it right there, although he's not in the particular spot for the pinfall. Not even going to get the 1 count. Johnny Gage able to come in quickly and break it up. Looks like he's going to pay the price, though. Over the top rope goes Gage, and Stone able to get a tag into Bockwinkel. Collar and elbow. We got here. Rest up against the ropes. Here's Irish whip. Man, running right through a lariat, and then, man, did you see Shady Shawn just booked off the ground a good 4 feet, and a tag into both teams, and it is Stone and Johnny Gage, and look out, running neck breaker from the Hangman. We go off the ropes, caught, power slam, big time, and a pinfall, not getting much though. Clyde able to save the pinfall, and he is doing some fantastic work here tonight, maybe trying to win Stone back over. I'd imagine he can do that tonight if they can get the win and become tag team champion #1 contenders. The Midwest Kings look like they're going to have their hands full at the big event 9, regardless of which team it's going to be here tonight. And Caleb Stone with a cheap shot. Cheap shot from Caleb Stone, and now a backbreaker on the hardest part of the ring to Shady Shawn, who's not even legal here. And now Gage spearing Bockwinkel off the apron. Caleb Stone going after Shady Shawn. Referee Steve Zeebs trying to get the two legal men back in the ring as Johnny Gage dishes out the same medicine to Bockwinkel and a backbreaker also. Here we go, look out. Big right hand, Caleb Stone. Back in the ring is Stone. Go, man! Man, oh man! Caleb Stone with a leap of faith and totally missing Shady Shawn. And now he's gonna pay the price. Eating the thin-matted concrete. Oh, man. And Bockwinkel's even taking out Johnny Gage, but Shady Shawn is doing a number on Stone outside, man. Oh. This tag match has opened up. And the count has restarted. Steve Zeebs recounting, and oh man, down goes Clyde. Down goes Clyde, and now once again down goes Shady. Johnny Gage back in the ring here. Oh man, it's Caleb Stone trying to fight his way back in. Count of 2, and now both legal men finally back in the ring, and a running knee. Running knee from Caleb Stone. Here we go now, man. Off the ropes, Irish whip, leapfrog, and now look at the strength of the Hall of Famer. Still got it in him. And what a matchup, guys. These two teams fighting with everything they got and a chance to face the Midwest Kings at the Big Event 9. Tag back into Bockwinkel, big right hand. And now there you go, the Midwest Kings still watching on in this one. Big shoulder block from Johnny Gage, and now looking to get a tag into Shady Sean. And Bockwinkel, my God. Damn near 300-pound brick wall running right into you, but an Irish whip right into his own corner. Let's see what Shady has right here, trying to take the vertical base out from underneath. The bigger man, and now look at this. All going for a gut wrench, not gonna happen. Hip toss instead from the big man. Here we go, no, reversed Irish whip, and a drop kick takes him down. Man, oh man. Tag back into Johnny Gage. Caleb Stone not having any of that. Gage trying to get a cheap shot in. As Steve Zeebs gets to the count of 4. Johnny Gage, another big backbreaker to Stone. Right after Claude back in the ring, breaking the count. And here comes Gage right behind him. Man, 2 big slabs of meat right here, guys. Alabama slam. Right into the pinfall. Is it enough? 1, 2, 3. That'll do it, guys. Johnny Gage and Shady Sean just became #1 contenders to the tag team titles and have secured themselves a match at the Big Event 9. Congratulations. And, oh wait, look at this. Sander, Caleb Stone's opponent for TB9. Here mocking Caleb Stone. Oh wait, here comes Stone chasing Sander. Stone and Bockwinkel chasing Sander out of the arena here. And oh man. Nonetheless, congratulations to Johnny Gage and Shady Sean. Big time matchup at the big event. And there you see the Midwest Kings ready for action to defend their tag team titles. Man, oh man, what a brawl that's gonna be. And here's your general. Oh, wait a second. Russell franchise.
Over a couple of weeks, and yet you haven't done anything. I'm wondering, when will I get my restitution? When will I get justice for what Jerome did to me? At the peak of my Hall of Fame announcement.
Well, considering you both have Legends contracts, there isn't any physical contact contracts. And Jerome's 10-month referee contract is expired. So, if you want action, the only action I can suggest you take is charges with the local police. Good luck getting that one done.
You know, any other time I would get the cops involved, maybe even get the lawyers, lawyer up and sue them, but this is 3-Dub. We don't handle business through legal means. We handle business through physical means. And if that means I gotta get physical, so be it.
Oh man. Russell franchise still looking for retribution on your own Mercury for attacking him during his Hall of Fame announcement. But guys, we are announcing the final entrant into the class of Season 9 Hall of Fame. Of course, let's recap. We have the Queen herself, Bella Roberts, entering into this class's Hall of Fame illustrious career. Of course, we have Russell Franchise, the Mad King, entering into the class. And now we have Juice James, the iconic, legendary 3 Dubs own Juice James. What a name to be announced into the Hall of Fame. What a class of Season 9, guys. Be sure to hit that like button and stay tuned with us. Here comes a future Hall of Famer himself. Well, look at this, guys. Not necessarily a sight we are used to seeing. Dylan Mason, the Ginger God, as he calls himself sometimes, I think. No hair. Completely shaven. This is the first time in 3Dub that we have seen this, but that is not going to set aside what he is out here to discuss here tonight, guys. But before we get to it, let's recap just a hot second here, just a quick minute. At Bloodlust, there was a tag team matchup where we seen the reunited megastars, Dylan Mason and the international champ Hollywood Watkins, come together once again and face off against Daniel Roberts and Jacob X, 2 superstars who have been gunning for Hollywood Watkins, not only his title, but also for his career. Well, we all know what happened at Bloodlust. Daniel Roberts kind of got the backhand from Jacob X, and it would be the megastars that would go on victorious in that matchup. And that would beg the question, guys, does that mean Dylan Mason is the #1 contender? Well, we're going to find out right here, right now.
It seems wherever I go, Jason X and Daniel Roberts are right there with me. Seems wherever Hollywood Watkins go, Jason X and Daniel Roberts are always there. They're obsessed with the both of us. Now, why would that be? It's very simple, ladies and gentlemen. Look at our careers. They want to believe that they can rival ours, that they can stand next to Hollywood Watkins and be an equal, but that is a lie, and everyone knows it here. All of you sitting here, and all of you watching at home, you know that is the biggest damn lie, because Tweedledum and Tweedledee, they are 2 idiots that don't belong in the same ring as Hollywood Watkins or Dylan Mason. Look at everything that I have accomplished in my illustrious, legendary career. Not only here, but the entire world of professional wrestling. The things that I have built, that I have created, the things that I have helped. We built a world, and there's only one man that I can think that rivals mine, that stands next to mine, that is equal to mine, and that is Hollywood Watkins. Daniel Roberts and Jason X, they don't belong in that same sentence, in that same world. They are, compared to us, absolute amateurs. But just don't deserve to breathe the same air as us. But that's why, like I already said, the perfect match is Hollywood Watkins versus Dylan Mason at the big event for the International Championship and the career of Hollywood Watkins. Because I want to stand there with my brother. Whoa, whoa,
whoa.
All right.
Dylan Mason,
Well, here comes
shut
Jason
your
X.
damn mouth. Because
Jacob
we're
X,
all
of
sick
course.
and tired of hearing you. Let me tell you something that a lot of these idiot-ass fans won't tell you. You're not that big of a deal. I proved it when I was beating you down like the dog you are at Bloodlust. See, now you done pissed me off, Dylan, because you're in my way. You come out here running your mouth about all this nonsense that nobody gives a damn about. The megastars died. The megastars are dead. And you're welcome for that. See, when are you going to learn, Dylan? When are you going to learn? Just like my partner, Roberts, I told him, stay out of my way. So when are you going to learn to stay out of my way? Because, Dylan, let me tell you something. Hollywood Watkins, your streak lies in my hands. And I'm the one that's going to end you. Even if I have to go through every single one of these fools to do it, even if it costs me my career. If I had to put my career on the line to do it, then I will do just that. But Hollywood Watkins, your career will die by my hands.
Oh, Jacob. Hello, my old mate. How you doing? So, let's talk, shall we? Let's talk man to man. Let's rewind to how this all began, shall we? See, when I debuted here in Freedom, basically what, a month ago, nearly 2 months now, I had one goal in mind. End the career of Hollywood Watkins, take his title, embarrass him, and be known as the man to end his career. And you and John Orton were in my way. And all I had to do was beat either one of you, and I would have gotten my match. His career would have been long dead. Right about now, I would be the champion and be known as the man who would have beaten Hollywood Watkins, and I had you beat, Jacob. Unfortunately, John Orton stole my opportunity. And what did he do with that opportunity, ladies and gentlemen? He failed. Because he's a failure. He is a loser. He is pathetic swine on the bottom of my foot. And yet he failed. And now what's he doing? Nothing. Because he's a failure. He's a loser. And that's what he always will be. And you, Jacob, did the exact same thing. Is that what makes it even worse? I showed you friendship. I extended an olive branch to you. I gave you a deal of a lifetime, and you spat in my face and told me to go f*** myself. And you knew that night at Bloodlust you were never, ever gonna face Watkins for his title or be known as the man to end his career. So rather than admitting defeat, what did you do? That's right. You stole my opportunity. You cost me the match. And now I'm coming for your head. Because everyone knows, everyone in this arena, man, woman and child, know your head has got a bounty on it. And trust me, Jacob, now, this isn't about business anymore, this is personal. So I'm going to make sure you don't make it to the big event line. I'm going to make sure I destroy you. And Dylan, trust me, I'm going to make sure you are not going to get to Watkins either, because I will be the man to beat Watkins. I will be the man to end his career. And I don't care when, I don't care when. As long as I get my hands on Watkins one-on-one, I know I can beat him. I know I got his number. All I need now is an opportunity.
You know, it's just time.
One
Let's just
more.
let's just get everything clear. First things first, Dylan Mason, you my straight up, me and you megastars for life. We wiped the floor with these two. What makes you guys think that you two deserve a shot against me for my international title? See,
Worldwide Wrestling is calling this a retirement match, but let me just make things very clear. Let me just remind everyone. I said my next title defense could be my last title defense. And if I was going to defend my title against anyone on this roster, why not it be one of the most greatest world champions here in Worldwide Wrestling? Let me rephrase that. Who should be a world champion? Dylan Mason. Now, Dylan, me and you have never ran the ones before in Worldwide Wrestling, and quite frankly, I don't really think you can beat me. But I would be lying if I said it would only take one Blood Eagle and I am out. And I live and I thrive on competition. I thrive on fear. However, I don't make the decisions around here, but I can suggest something. I can be the devil's advocate. A triple threat match, a number one contenders match, to determine who is worthy enough to face me, the international champion.
Man, what a big announcement here. The winner next week will face Watkins at TB9.
Daniel Roberts, you seem to have this weird obsession with me and wanting revenge of something that happened 6 years ago, and it's time to put that at rest. So, Daniel, how about me and you, one-on-one? No bullshit. However, you sacrifice your spot in a triple threat number one contenders match against Mason and Jacob X.
What's he gonna do?
What do you say, Daniel? Do you sell your soul?
Oh, what a big ultimatum here for Daniel Roberts, coming from the international champion. And guys, a lot just announced right there. And Daniel Roberts has got to make up his mind. Is he going to step into the number one contenders match against Jacob X and Dylan Mason, triple threat style, next takedown, or will he choose to face Hollywood Watkins and risk not being able to get a title shot at the big event 9? What is going to be the decision from Daniel Roberts? Nonetheless, we will at least see Jacob X, that is, and Dylan Mason next week on Takedown. The question is Daniel Roberts going to be involved? But guys, right now, will you please gather your attention to my guest, the Scottish Warrior, Ian. How does it feel to be signed back on with Worldwide Wrestling here in the Takedown brand? And how do you feel about Jack Harvey?
Dewey, I appreciate the fact that you are asking me how I feel being back as a contracted superstar in Freedom, about being a contracted superstar here on Takedown. But with all due respect, I am going to change your question to what does Freedom as a company mean to me? When I think of Freedom, I think of one word, and that one word is home. Freedom allowed me to find myself here. Freedom has allowed me to face such legends as Juice James. Freedom has allowed me to hold championships such as the Hardcore Championship. Freedom has allowed me to face off against some of the very best to ever step in a Freedom ring. And I owe my entire career, my entire launching pad to this place. But Dewey, my time as a contracted superstar is just about up. The big event 9 is my last match. I cannot physically go after that with the injury that I have to my back, which is a permanent injury. And I have handpicked Jack Harvey to be my final opponent here in Freedom. Why? Because he is my long lost brother. He is the one that came in with me at the exact same time to this company, and we have both flourished and we have both watched each other succeed here in Freedom. And Dewey, and the battle I had with Franchise changed my entire perspective. And I want to take a second, camera guy, and thank you, Franchise, for that battle. But I want to say one final thing as a little request. And this is to someone who I've had the most connection with. Just James. I know that you walked this very path a year ago. At the big event 9, I would like to ask you, if you're somehow still out there, I am reaching out to you and asking you if you would do me the honor of having me by your side in my final walk to that ring as a wrestler. I owe so much of my career to you, and I would be honored if you would be by my side in this final battle with Jack Harvey, just as much as I was for your final battle with Matt H-Star last year. Dewey, I thank you for everything. You have been a terrific commentator, a privilege to work with, as have everyone, including Mr. Drew. And I will see all of you on next week on Takedown for my final match on Takedown against Chris Harris and Jack Harvey, wherever you may be. I will see you at...
Oh, wait a second. Guys, the lights just went out here. Look out. What's this? Oh, man. Ian, I don't know what that was, man. I have no idea what just happened right there. Man, guys, that was obviously a message from Jack Harvey here. What are we going to get between them two at the big event? But hey, look at this. Little change of scenery here. The Bookster here in attendance tonight in Detroit, Michigan. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, man. The Extreme Champion Eddie Walker attacking Buckley backstage. Oh, man, that was out of nowhere. Oh, man, what a powerbomb on the concrete. Man, Eddie Walker, what has gotten into him? Well, we haven't seen him in action here in the past couple of episodes, although he did make the top 10 active list. The Blaze side, we've seen him in Blaze, guys. Extreme Champion on a bit of a rampage, but let's switch gears here, guys. The matchup, non-title. Trivelle Daniel get an opportunity to face off against the champion here tonight, Sander Cool, the Global Fight Night champion, who will face Caleb Stone at the big event here in just a few weeks in Toronto, Canada. Nonetheless, it would be a big win tonight for Trivelle, who has been, of course, starting out in the tag team division, but here these past few episodes been venturing into singles competition, been doing mighty fine for himself, I might add. New look, new feel, new Trivelle Daniel. And Takedown here in Detroit, Michigan, loving every second of it. One of my favorite theme songs in all of 3-Dub. Be sure to check out all the custom theme songs on the YouTube playlist. And oh, wait a minute, here comes Sander. And Stone and Bockwinkel still chasing Sander all the way into his matchup down here to the ring. And now look out. And now Steve Zeebs is throwing Bockwinkel and Stone out of ringside area. They chased him all the way down to his matchup. And it's been a good 20 minutes. Chasing him all over the backstage area, I assume. I guess so. I don't know, but look at Trivelle. Starting things off, big time maneuver on the Global Fight Night Champion. Kick to the side of the head though from Sander, and now some mounted punches will maybe change around the beginning start of this matchup. Same receipt there from Trivelle though. And now look at Trivelle. Oh man! Man, oh man! Step up, caught cutter from the cool one, Sander Cool. Off the ropes, up and over, leapfrog Sander, big time Larry. Here's Sander with the right forearm. Sending one of the Daniel brothers down to the mat. A couple of big strikes to the ribs, and now another. Oh, man. Big blows from Sander might have busted open Trivelle, and now Trivelle trying to turn things around here. Got him from the mat, and the deadlift powerbomb. Nicely done, show of strength. And Trivelle setting up for a knee. No! Sander able to reverse. Drop toe hold and a double knee of his own. Right back to them ribs of Trivelle Daniel. Look at this, man. There's been all kinds of mounted punches in this. Sander letting off a lot of frustration after just running around backstage being chased by Stone and Bockwinkel for the past 20 minutes. Looked like the only escape from them two was getting into a match, and luckily he had a match tonight. And here's a pinfall from the Global Fight Night Champion, but only going to get a 1 count. Oh, man. Trivelle with some serious kicks here, and now bringing him right back down to the mat. Look at Trivelle. No short of athleticism from the Daniel brother, and now looking for the stomp. This time he got it. This time full-fledged forehead right on the mat. And Sander going for a knee but missing, as Trivelle going for a spear and missing. Sander leaped right over top of him. European uppercut from the former European champion. What a long ride it has been for Sander Cool this season. Fantastic ride. Arguably one of the best seasons for the Cool One. For the ultimate opportunist. Even over the season, he won the title, and look out! Oh man, springboard from Trivelle caught enough of Sander to take him down after Sander missed with a massive shooting star press. Snake eyes in the turnbuckle into a pinfall. 1 count, 2 no. 1 only. Steve Zeebs on the job tonight. Fantastic head referee here on the Takedown brand. Now caught, no. Springboard cutter. Trivelle Daniel scaling the ropes like it was nothing, and now picking him up and slamming him down like it's nothing. Display of athleticism, display of Trivelle Daniel has the full package here. Back elbow from Sander, getting himself out of the corner. And now, man, the big knee. And a springboard of his own, Flippy Bob. Man, oh man, pinfall, 1 count, 2, and not gonna get the 3. Massive springboard Flippy Bob. Move, of course, made famous, and there's the backstabber. The backstabber from Sander. And now what's he got? No, Trivelle. Preventing Sander from busting out another big maneuver. And a running cutter. Running cutter from Trivelle, hooking the leg. Can he get the pinfall over the champ? No. Oh, no. What would have been a massive pinfall victory for Trivelle Daniel falling short at the 2 count, and now Sander back to his feet as Trivelle pandering to this crowd. And that just goes to show the young inexperiencedness of Trivelle Daniel. You don't want to pander to the crowd and show off or try to get the cheers when the moments are that important. And now it just goes to show right here. Well, as Trivelle Daniel trying to get his footing back. Sander cool. Took opportunity as he does. That is what ended us up here on the outside. Big kick from Trivelle. And look out, face first on the hardest part of the ring. Nicely done maneuvers from Trivelle Daniel. Count of 7. Sander cool thrown in. Trivelle breaks the count. Inside the ring now, Trivelle. Arsenal of blows. Taking him down. Nicely done. Rookie superstar here. Trivelle Daniel looking for a surfboard submission. Can he lock it in? Yeah, and he does. Look at this. Nicely done, and Sander holds on. Well, will he hold on through this? Yes, he does. You can see Sander, enough damage done, slowly getting back to his feet. Oh, look how, man, oh man, basement float over neckbreaker, and Trivelle, oh man. Missing, and Sander now off the ropes with the basement and security. Trivelle does the only thing he can do, roll outside to prevent the pinfall, but there comes Sander with a diving DDT on the thin, matted concrete. My God. What a way to keep up on your opponent, and that is what the veteran Sander Cool is all about here tonight. That is one thing about Sander, you can never count him out. Man, you can see Trivelle busted open pretty good here as Sander makes his way to the top. Burn! There it is! Shooting star press, 2, and a kick out from Trivelle. Burn, old man. Big move, and now double knee to the gut. Followed back up, and Sander now the one in trouble. And Trivelle is leaking here. Blocked by Sander, right hand. Another whip off the ropes, up and over. Boom, man, what a lariat. Lariat into the pinfall. Is it enough for Sander? No. 2 count. Still not there yet for the Global Fight Night Champion. Picks him up. Springboard forearm. Springboard forearm. I don't know how much more Trivelle can take. He looks to be leaking all over the place. And another backstabber. It's Sander. 1, 2, 3. Sander did it. Sander, big victory here tonight on Takedown in the wake of the big event where he will defend the title against Caleb Snyder. What a fight put up from Trivelle Daniel, though. He's been on a fantastic run in his singles run here, but tonight he couldn't get over the Global Fight Night Champion, Sander Cool. What a big victory for the ultimate opportunist, the Global Fight Night Champion. But guys, the final episode of Takedown in 2 weeks at Cincinnati, Ohio, the hometown of 3Dub, episode 11. It very well could be, guys, the final episode of Takedown ever. All depends on what happens at the big event 9 going into season 10. But guys, now it is time. A former tag team champion here tonight to speak his mind, I can only assume, on Chris Conley and Will King. Icon King, two-time King of the Ring here in Freedom. Two-time status would be Emperor status, and that is who is coming to the ring, guys. Former tag team champion, as I mentioned, lost the titles back at Bloodlust, as we heard earlier this evening, to the Midwest Kings in a fantastic matchup. And the Extreme Icons had the opportunity to get the titles. Their hatred for one another, their deep-seated rivalry between one another, prevented them from winning them championships. Now, they can blame Will King all they want, but I saw it with my own eyes, both of them atop that ladder, and they started slugging it out instead of reaching for the gold. And that is what happened, guys, and that is how the Midwest Kings became the tag team champions, and how they would go on to now face Gage and Shady at the big event 9. But look at this, guys, not giving Icon King a moment. Here comes his former tag team partner, Chris Conley. Well, you can only imagine it was a matter of time before Chris Conley made his way out here to the ringside. I didn't think it was going to be right away. Didn't even give Icon a moment to speak his mind about what has happened over the past several months with Chris Conley. And here is the Extreme One, ready to talk things out. I'm just going to say talk things out. We all know it's going to be way more than that. But we have the former tag team champions, guys, right here. Let's see what they have to say. The Emperor and the Season 8 highest honor MVP, guys.
Listen here, you son of a bitch. I was never, ever holding you back. And look at me when I'm talking to you. I was never, ever holding you back. You made it clear from the get-go that this was nothing but business between me and you. You let it be known that you didn't give a damn about those championships, and you didn't give a damn about me. But since we out here playing the blame game, I'm not gonna play those games with you, partner. No, I'm simply out here to tell your ass in your face that I want to see you on the next takedown. Me against you, one-on-one. Because I'm tired of playing these games. You made me look like a chump-ass king at Bloodlust, and I'm going to make you look like a goddamn fool on the next takedown. So what you say, bruh? You going to accept? Or you going to be a pussy-ass bitch about it?
First off, what I'm going to need you to do is take that bass out of your fucking voice. Can't believe that you actually going to fucking do something? We wouldn't be in this fucking predicament if it wasn't for you and your goddamn ego. I had those titles won. I was on the fucking ladder. The titles right above my goddamn head. And you, for whatever fucking reason, felt the need to climb up that fucking ladder and get me face wet. Why? Why? Because you know my career overshadows you in every single way. So you had to get, what, a run-up on me? And how did that work out? How did that work out? We lost. Oh! And let's not forget that Will King got involved, and he would not have been involved had it not been for you and your fucking ego once again. So this is what we're going to do. You're going to shut your mouth. You're gonna face the reality that I'm better than you in every single way. And you're gonna talk to me with respect, or I'm gonna knock your goddamn teeth down your throat. Am I clear? We don't have to wait till the next takedown. We can do this shit right here. Because I'm done. I am done with the disrespect and the fact that you think you're some big man around here. You're a little kid, and I'm gonna teach you some respect.
Conley, who said I was done talking? There you are again, making this whole entire situation about yourself. You know, you're very predictable, but you can't hide your scars forever. Let's tell the truth, Conley, why you didn't grab those tag team championships. The reason why you didn't grab those tag team championships, because you know you are not front and center like you say you are. You're not the best in every way like you say you are. Because the people know the Icon Emperor is better than you. Matter of fact, he is greater than you. He is above you. And you can't stand that. So that's why you didn't want to grab those championships. That's why you try to strike upon me. But since you feeling like you want to fight, since you feeling froggy, then why don't you jump? But best believe I will knock your ass down. So go ahead.
Oh man, they're going to go to blows right here.
All right.
Oh, wait a minute, here comes Will King.
Seriously. Just wasting time like a bunch of females. Oh, it's your fault. No, it's your fault. I could have grabbed the titles, but you had to come up here and shut the hell up, the both of you. I made a little bit of an offer to the two of you, and neither of you have taken me up on said offer. So this is what's gonna happen, boys. The two of you are gonna get your asses kicked. I'm gonna go backstage, and after you're done getting the shit beat out of you, maybe, just maybe, you'll take me up on my offer. Have fun, boys.
Man, a lot just coming to fruition right here. And Will King making a statement. Oh, wait a minute, the Monarchy. MDX and Roscoe from behind attacking Icon Emperor and Chris Conley. Will King sicken the Monarchy on these two, and man, this hatred between these three. Man, oh man, it is gonna boil over here any moment. It could happen next week in that matchup with Icon and Chris. But guys, be sure to catch the final episode of Blaze in Season 9 coming at you later this week, and also what could very well be the final episode of Blaze ever. But guys, coming up right now, the main event, John Awesome and Chris Harris. Here we go, guys. Get ready and hit that like button and stay tuned with us. Chris Harris with a big title opportunity at Bloodlust. And we have talked about it several times tonight. You can't forget what had happened. The moment of the night when Noah Youngblood cashed in the guaranteed money briefcase and pinned Bully Rez, his Cutthroat Crew brother, to win the 3-Dub Heavyweight Championship. But moments before that, guys, it would be John Awesome, who would attack Chris Harris and push him off of a ladder onto the entrance ramp. And that is what would take Chris Harris out of the picture and ultimately be a part of him losing that championship. And tonight he is going to get a little bit of revenge on John Awesome right here in the main event. Wait a minute.
Whoa. You guys didn't really think I was going to fight Chris Harris.
Wait a minute.
No. This isn't going to happen. No, I don't care who the hell booked this match. Why are you trying to get me to fight with Chris Harris for? Like, no. Screw you.
You see, normally I would be really upset over what happened at Bloodlust. But nowadays, I see things just a little bit differently, you know? I'm not holding grudges anymore. I'm not doing things to hinder my own career. Okay, I didn't win the championship at Bloodlust because of some outside interference. That's fine. Everything happens for a reason. And I want everybody to know that every single thing that happens in this squared circle or in that backstage area, it happens for a reason. So I'm not going to let it sit me back from Bloodlust. I'm going to look ahead, oh baby, to the big event 9, baby. Where I do the damn thing every single time I am on that stage. And I will do nothing less than showing why Takedown is the superior brand and why I am the handsome one. Now, John Awesome, you want to go and you want to stick your nose in my business at Bloodlust because you got some sort of bad disposition right now. I get it, man. I've been there. But what I don't get and what I will not stand for is you knocking these fine people out of an awesome main event. That right there, that's some bullshit.
Regardless of what I do, I need you to understand one thing, Chris. Since management was so adamant to take me out of the picture, I had to put a little spice. A little spice called motherfucking John Awesome. So what I did to you wasn't personal. It was just me trying to make a statement. And to be perfectly honest, I thought it was Lesnar on the ladder, but then you had to put your hands on me, so I had to fight back. And now everybody keeps asking me why, John? And all I have to say is why not?
Oh man, guys, I guess we're not getting this as our main event tonight. John Awesome just decided he is not oh, wait a minute. Oh man, Ian the Scottish Warrior has a match with Chris Harris next week, and he just attacked Chris from behind with a damn kendo stick, and John Awesome not doing a damn thing about it. Man, oh man, guys, well, I have to reach out and apologize to the fans that were expecting that main event match. You can blame John Awesome for not getting that matchup, guys. Man, oh man, but we'll see Chris Harris and the Scottish Warrior next week, that's for sure. But this week, we're going to see Blaze later in the week, guys, and I'll be there for that. I hope to see you there. But for now, I'm Dewey Danielson signing out. Thanks for joining me, and have a great night.